I was getting bored in Minecraft. The simple games like survival, death run, parkour, and PvP just aren't giving the same kick they used to. I need a new competition, something I've never tried before. So I turned my head to the longest running competition in the entire world, the Olympics. So, this seems easy enough, right? Well, you'd be wrong, but that's alright, because you're not wrong for the reasons you think you are. First off, there are a lot of sports in the Olympics, 50 to be exact, and there is absolutely no way that I'm going to build all of them in Minecraft, because this video wouldn't come out for months. So I decided I would make it easy, and I sorted them into a graph. On one side, we have the most well-known ones, and on the other, how easy they would be to build in Minecraft. By doing this, I was able to find the sports that I would be building. Say hello to our candidates: archery, athletics, which includes shot put, javelin, and long jump, boxing, fencing, swimming, and rowing. With this incredible selection, now I just needed to put it into Minecraft. Alright, here we are in Minecraft. Now, this is the world that we're going to be building the Olympics in. It doesn't really look like much, but we'll get to it. So first off, in the center here, we're going to have the main control room, so where all the big stuff happens. Then, like, circling around it will be all the different sports areas. So I'm going to build the sports areas in this order. I'm going to have athletics built first, which is all the different athletic sports. Swimming and rowing can be done in the same arena, same as boxing and fencing. And finally, we'll put archery as last. But that's alright, that's fine. So I think I'm going to build the control room first, and then I'm going to build each of the different sport arenas in succession. And then I'll show you how to do how we do the scoring and how we do all the other stuff. So let's do that. So I did it. I built this is like the main hub area, so it's got a dome. Over here's where you spawn. There's the podium for the Olympics. In there you can select the sport that you want to do, and in there you can select the team you want to do, and this is the start button. So let's check out the team. Here is the teams. Now, out of all of the teams, which was inspired by MCC Islands, we've got the red rabbits, orange ocelots, yellow yaks, lime llamas, green guardians, blue bats, navy narwhals. I don't actually know how to spell that, and we didn't have narwhals, so don't blame me. And the purple parrots. And then if you press this, you should just be able to return to spawn. And then over here we have the sport select. By clicking this, you can go choose all the different sports, like boxing, fencing, swimming. Yeah, I couldn't really get a good arm pose for swimming. Rowing, archery, shot put. I was actually very proud of that. Javelin and long jump. So after you select your team, which I am currently Red Rabbits, as you can see there, and once you select the sport and once you select the team, you should just be able to press this button and it would teleport you over to whichever sport arena matches the one that you've selected. Then you do that sport, you finish it, and you'd come back. Then after you've finished all the sports, you'll decide who won, who is the winner of the Olympics. So anyway, now all I need to do is actually build the sports. Like, I've got to build all of these. So that's what we're going to do, one by one in a time lapse, starting off with long jump. Looks like we're doing long jump first. All right, let's hop into a time lapse. Okay, I built long jump. It's pretty cool. Let's head over to select sport. Where's long jump? Here it is, long jump. So you click this, you get teleported to long jump. Here it is. Now, here's what you do. Alright, you press this button to participate. There's also a go back to spawn button. You press this button and you get teleported in. Now there's a barrier between you and the main room, so it's just you, right? And you get ready and you go. Oh no, you've stepped past the line. So if you step past the line, you stand on these pressure plates, you instantly die. So, okay, now, let's try that without dying. Okay, so, see where I got there? Alright, so I landed on this pressure plate here, which teleported me to this block here. That means, now since I have slowness 255, I can't move. Like, I'm spamming my keys right now. I can't move it. I can't move a spot. So this is how far I got, roughly. But I can still reach this button. Now, after all the people have gone, whoever is closest to that button presses it, and they get sent back, right? They win, so they get the points, and they have the button to release the other players, which teleports everybody to here and clears your effects. So that's long jump. Now, the next sport that we are going to build is shot put. Let's get into a time lapse now. Okay, I built the shot put arena. I think it's pretty cool. Let's go take a look. Shot put. Look, here's shot put. So you'd press this button and you get teleported to the welcome to the shot put arena. Now, the goal is to stand here. So if you'd go along to whichever team you're in and you'd take a shot put, then you would press this one, play shot put, and you get. Hang on. Okay, hang on. And you'd press this one, play shot put. And it'll teleport you in here. Now, everything here is barriers, so if you're in survival, you wouldn't be able to break anything or do anything. But the one thing that you can do is throw items. So, once you're in this, you gotta wind up whenever you're ready, and you throw. And that's how far your shot put got. And then you'd press this to return back. And look, that's how far your shot put got. And then each player would take turns throwing shot puts until the one that was the farthest would get all the points. And that's how the shot put works. Also, once it's all done and all the shot puts are here, you press that button and it'll clear all the players' inventories and kill all the shot puts. So that's shot put. Now, the next sport that I am going to build is going to be rowing. Let's go. Okay. I finished building the rowing and swimming arenas. Now, because they were basically the same thing, I just copied and cloned them. So I'll show you one and you can basically get an idea of the other. So let's hop on down. I've also put green wool in front of all the ones that I've already completed. So here, swimming and rowing, I've done both of them. So I'll show you swimming. And you'd get teleported to this. So here's the swimming arena. Now, you've got all your average buttons, like go back to spawn, and press this if you want, and release other players. We'll get to that in a sec. But if you want to actually start the game, you'd click here to start the race. You'd start the title, and you'd stand up on one of these diving boards. Now, there's a glass barrier, so you can't move, and it'd say go, and the glass barrier would disappear, and you'd start swimming, and you'd swim all the way up until that button all the way over there, and then you click it as fast as you can, and when you click it, you'll get teleported here, and everybody else in the race will get teleported into there. So you got to be the first one to get it if you want to win. So when you do that, you get to press this, and you get the points, and then you release all the other players. And that's basically how the rowing one works. So that's basically the same. Well, now we got to build a new one, and I think just to save time, I'm gonna do javelin next. So let's jump into a time lapse for javelin. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Well, I built it. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. It's very, very large. Like, you can see it in the background there, and my render distance is turned down. So let's go check it out. Javelin. Click. Okay, here we are in Javelin. Welcome to Javelin. Now, don't blame this. It actually goes on for about 100 blocks, but my computer can't handle high distances. It sucks. It's like so bad, so I need to keep the frame rate low. Render distance low. But even with that, my frame rate still sucks, so we're trying. So you click this button to go back to spawn. You click this button to get a trident. You click this and you get a trident, alright? So now I have a trident. So then you'd go up to this, and you'd click play javelin. And you'd hold this, and you'd throw it back, and you'd run forward, I guess. And you'd throw it. And that would go far. And then you'd go click this, you'd clear your inventory, and me, who's the operator, would fly himself up to this button, and look, it just got to about 79 meters, so my trident got to 79 meters, and you can get all the way up to 100 and something, I think, and then you click this button to go back. And then you head back to spawn. Alright, that's javelin. That's javelin done. Now, I think that the next sport that we're gonna build is probably gonna be boxing and fencing. I'll just build the boxing arena and then copy it over to the fencing arena, just like I did with rowing and swimming, and then we'll build archery last. Okay, let's hop into a time lapse of that. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Alrighty, we just built boxing and fencing. I mean, well, I just built boxing and fencing. Anyway, I'll show you how it works. So let's head over. Here we are, boxing and fencing, both done. Now, basically, they're the same arena, right? So I'll just show you boxing and you can get an idea. So here we are, welcome to the boxing arena. Now, you've got the red team and the blue team. Now, that's just sides, all right? So let's say there's 2 people. One of them joins the blue team and the other one joins the red team. So you'd click here if you want to be on the red team and you'd size up and you get ready to fight the other person. And you can go back. So let's go back to spawn. And just like this, you'd click the start game and it would count us down. And you'd be, oh, whoops. And you'd be in adventure mode, and it'd say go, and the wall would drop, and you'd fight the other person to the death. And whoever is left standing wins. That's boxing, right? So you press this to go back, and you replace the ball, and everything's back to the way it was. You go back to spawn, and you go to sport select. Let's show off, here's fencing. So fencing is exactly, literally exactly the same thing, except you get a sword. That's basically it, and then you just have to combo the other player until last man standing wins. That's the idea. And then it also gets rid of the sword when you go back. So let's head back to spawn. Anyway, that's boxing and fencing. Now, the next sport that we're going to do is the only sport that we can. Archery, because it's the only one we haven't done left. So let's get into a time lapse for that. Okay, I built archery. It was really fast, really easy. So let's go show it off. Here we are in archery. I haven't put the block in front of it, but I don't really need to. Now they're all done, I can just get rid of them. Alright, let's head into archery. Welcome to archery. Here it is. Now, it's a range, alright? Now, there's not many buttons. One of them just goes back to spawn, but the other one is what the most important thing is. Enter range. So you press this, and you be in adventure mode, alright? And you've got a bow and 5 arrows. So what you got to do is you got to hit these targets. Now, each target gives their own certain amount of points. So let's say that's the go back, all right? Let's say I want to hit this one here because it's super easy and it'd be super easy to hit. So I aim for the target and I shoot it. Boom. I just got 1 point. That's it, all right? Now, you only get 5 arrows, so I only have 1 point so far. But if I want to hit, say, that one at the back there, which is the most difficult, I just got to draw back. Shoot, 7 points, first try. So, you can just go through. Oh, and I missed that one. See, I wasted a shot. So right now I only have 8 points and 2 arrows left. So, oh, I missed that one too. So this will be testing your bow skills. I missed all of those. So now I had 8 points and no arrows. So that's my final score. And the winner is the person who has the highest score. That's the winner. Anyway, so that's all of them. We did them all. We built the entire Olympics. Here it is. Here are the entire Olympics. We've got archery, rowing and swimming. I actually don't know which one's which. Long jump. That's shot put. Fencing and boxing. And javelin, which is this absolute monstrosity. But here it is. This is the entire Olympics in Minecraft. Well, it's done. I can't believe I made this. Well, I actually can, but because it was pretty easy, but whatever. Anyway, make sure to stick around for the next video where I challenge all of my friends to beat me in this Olympics, and obviously, they're gonna lose. Anyway, with that, goodbye.